Okay. First, very happy to be here. Actually, the principal and Wang Lao Shi, they didn't ask me to come here, and I wanted to come here by myself because I am. Do you know I'm English speaking tour guide in Taiwan?
Yes.
I'm English speaking tour guide in Taiwan, and I've been guiding Taiwan to many foreign tourists for about 3 years before COVID-19. Okay, and during COVID-19 in 2021, I came to France and married to this guy. So I didn't really full-time continue, but actually I also go back to Taiwan to be tour guide about probably 4 months a year. So I'm going back to Taiwan soon on December 5th to be tour guide because the travel agent in Taipei, which they like me, I like them, so we continue work together, and it's one of the biggest inbound travel agent in Taiwan. You know inbound, outbound?
En fait, c'est une agence qui s'occupe plutôt des étrangers, mais pas les Taïwanais, pas de
We are pretty big. Like we are top three in Taiwan for inbound only. Okay, so Taiwan. Anyone have been to Asia? Oh, which country?
Thailand.
Thailand and
China.
China. Oh, okay.
他妈妈是上海人，他妈妈是上海。
所以也会讲中文嘛？ You speak Mandarin?
I don't speak Mandarin, but I understand most of
Okay,
it.
okay. All right. So Taiwan. This is one of the most popular photo when people try to Google Taiwan. Usually you see this, and you will pass by here, so you have time to get up to have Photoshop for this clip. We call this 清水 clip, 清水 clip, and this is just the cover page. Okay, so this agenda today. Just 3 parts today. About Taiwan, overall about Taiwan. Oh, you are making note? Okay, this is overall about Taiwan. It's not really itinerary, and then will be itinerary 8 days, 7 nights. You're gonna spend 7 nights in Taiwan, and then Q&A, okay? So I will try to finish this 2 parts within 30 minutes, so you can have Q&A. Because some of you need to go earlier because you have class at like 1:45.
That's it.
How many?
7 of them.
7. Okay. So Q&A will be about 1:30. Okay. Okay. Next. This is just a quick look of how Taiwan look like. This is the capital, Taipei. The English-speaking tourists to Taiwan. Many of them, 70%, are from Philippines. And many Filipinos, they thought Taipei means Taiwan. So when they go to Taiwan, they always say, oh, I'm going to Taipei. But actually, Taipei is just the capital. Just like French people don't like people say Paris represent all France, right? So this is just Taipei. What's this building? Anybody know a little information about Taiwan?
Les sorties. Je vous ai dit 300, c'est ça? Non, c'est 100, c'est 100.
说什么？
他们说300.
This is the tallest building in Taiwan, and it was the tallest building in the world from 2005 to 2010. Actually, you don't need to make notes. No, there's a relax, okay? But it's okay if you want to. It's fine. So it has been tallest building in the world for 5 years until 2010. Okay, of course, when you really travel to Taiwan, the tour guide, there will be a French-speaking tour guide will introduce also. But now it's probably just quick information. And I hope I can be French-speaking tour guide very soon. But I'm learning French hard. It's very difficult, much more difficult than English. And the tallest. Anybody know why it's called Taipei 101? Guess.
Because that's 101
Floors. Yes, there are 101 floors. Okay, and in 2010, it's no more the tallest building in the world. Which building replaced Taipei 101 to be the tallest? Huh? Yeah, Khalifa, the Khalifa Tower, right? In Dubai. Good. Yes, Khalifa Tower replaced Taipei 101 to be the tallest now. And it was the most expensive office building in Taiwan at that time. But then, after a few years, this building, even if it's not tallest, but this building, after it's completed, it becomes the most expensive office building in Taiwan. And this one is number 2, okay? Who are inside Taipei 101? Something like Microsoft and Google, okay? But shopping mall is 5 floors. So when you go to visit Taipei 101, you will only visit, of course, the 5-floor shopping mall and see how luxury the building is inside. But of course, you cannot go to the office floors, right? Okay, so this is second slide of Taipei city.
Français de Taipei, c'est aussi dans Taiwan. Voilà, bureau français de Taipei. Maintenant, ils ont déménagé là-bas il y a un an, je pense.
Ouais, enfin 2021.
Oui.
2021, c'est ça. Ouais, c'est une ambassade.
So this is the most expensive building. And in the itinerary, they already have itinerary? They already have?
Oui, ils ont, voilà，他们几乎都已经那个有去。
Okay, so the itinerary, there is the day you go to Taipei 101, it's just walk around outside, right? And inside the shopping mall also. And inside there's a Xinyi pedestrian street. And the tour guide will walk around here, and of course you follow her. So you will know how this is the top class walking area in Taipei, which means in Taiwan, because this is the capital. And the walking street is really very good, very good. There are street performance and relaxing and very comfortable. Okay, this is the second biggest city, Kaohsiung, which you are not going to because you will only stay in the north. And I don't want to just introduce Taipei, and even if you're only staying in Taipei, I just have to introduce this beautiful city parce que je viens de Kaohsiung. Kaohsiung is a harbor city. This is the biggest harbor in Taiwan, the biggest harbor. So every day you can see the container. If you maybe you're too young, the container is for exportation. If you maybe they don't know much about Taiwan, right? For example, Taiwan is very strong at manufacturer. The production, manufacturer, factories, we are very strong. So the exportation a lot to the world. Next, another slide of Kaohsiung. Just let you see this is a harbor city. This is the highest building in Kaohsiung. How many of you know how to say Gao? Gao. Do you know how to write Gao? You know the Chinese character?
C'est pour écrire la taille. Un adjectif qualificatif pour.
And Kaohsiung, the Mandarin Kaohsiung, and the building is the shape Gao. 他们懂我意思吗？这个就是照高那个字去盖的。Okay, next. Okay, so this is world. Just let you know where is Taiwan. Okay, so this is world map. Oh, Gao.
En fait, la forme de bâtiment, c'est
We show last
basé
page.
sur
Last.
ça. Voilà.
Ah,
Sur caractère.
comme ça.
Last. Yeah. See?
Voilà.
Yeah. This is. Okay. Next. So world map. Where is France? Anybody know where's France?
In yellow.
Here? Here. Right? Here. And where's Asia? This is China, right? Very green, very clear. And where's Taiwan? Anybody know? It's really difficult to see. Next and next. Very small. Okay, it's an island. Okay. And who found Taiwan? Since
Found, ça veut dire fondé dans ce cas-là.
the old name of Taiwan is Formosa, because usually I don't talk to young people like you at your age, so I assume that I will assume that you know zero about Taiwan, okay? Because usually the people who are older than 40 years old, usually they heard about Formosa before, okay? So Formosa, 400 years ago, about 420 or 30 years ago, the name of Taiwan is called Formosa. Who invented this name? Portuguese. Portuguese discovered Taiwan. And Formosa, when they saw this island, they say Ilha Formosa, which means beautiful island. Okay, next. And this is the tiny island look like. We say Taiwan look like a sweet potato. And Taipei is here, so you're going to stay here. And you're not going to any other area, no. And this is Kaohsiung. So why I mentioned that you're not going to any other area, only here. Why I mentioned that? Because I want all of you to go back to Taiwan again, okay? Not just here, okay? So you're gonna fly here, Taoyuan Airport, and then spend most of the time in Taipei, the capital. And Kaohsiung is here. And we also have some small island, okay? Like here, small island, Penghu, small island, okay? And this is Taiwan Strait. Taiwan Strait, across the Taiwan Strait is PRC. PRC means what the three words mean? People, P means people. People, Republic of China, okay? And the official name of Taiwan is ROC. Official name of Taiwan, which is ROC means Republic of China. PRC, People, Republic of China. But in our passport, Taiwan is a big character, and People, Republic of China is smaller character because we don't want people in the world confused. Okay, and this is the geography. You can see the color in the central from north to south. Everybody understand me, right? So far. From north to south, you can see the color is the high mountain, central mountain. This is all high mountain and separate Taiwan to west coast and east coast. The mountain is not small mountain, it's high mountain, average 3,000 meters. The highest mountain in France is how high?
4807.
4,000 something.
4,800.
Là, on est à 3000 sur le haut.
Ouais, mais il y a 300 sommets de plus de 3000 mètres.
Ah oui.
300 sommets.
4,800?
Yes.
Okay, the highest mountain in Taiwan is 3952. 3952, almost 4,000. And average is 3,000, okay? And we have 260 peaks. Do they know peaks?
Les
Sanpong
sommets.
peaks. We have 260 peaks, more higher than 3,000 meters in such small island, which is the number one density in the world. Number one density in the world with so many high peaks, okay, more than 3,000 meters. And west here, east here is the ocean of Pacific Ocean. So many typhoon. Do you know what is typhoon?
Typhon, c'est un peu comme une tempête, mais beaucoup plus fort. Voilà. Typhon. C'est typhon.
Typhon.
Oui.
Little typhoon, huh?
Yes.
Okay. So many.
Cyclone.
Il y a beaucoup typhoon via Pacific Ocean. So when the typhoon comes, usually hit the east coast, right? So we have only 5% population on east, and 95 are on west, which means all the big cities are on west. That's why Taipei, Kaohsiung, Thailand, Taichung, whatever, all the big cities are on west. And the 5% on the east, many of them, at least 50% are Aboriginal people. You know what is Aboriginal people?
Aborigène. Oui, c'est ça.
Oui, c'est ça.
Yeah.
那个原住他们知道。
Population aborigène.
It's better I say indigenous or Aboriginal.
Aboriginal, it's fine.
Aboriginal. Okay.
C'est ceux qui
2,5%
sont
de la
là
population.
à l'origine. Donc c'est l'origine, hein. C'est ça un aborigène. Hein. Faut pas confondre avec aborigène d'Australie. Parce qu'on l'utilise surtout ce mot-là pour les aborigènes. So you're right that indigenous is something probably better for them to understand.
Indigenous is better.
Yes. Hein, parce que les indigènes, par contre, c'est le mot générique que vous employez en cours de géographie, par exemple, ou d'histoire, pour tous les peuples qui sont là avant qu'il y ait des conquêtes. D'accord? Mais là, le mot aborigène, c'est le même sens.
Ok, Hamilton.
So-
Juste une précision, vous n'aurez pas de cyclone, parce que la saison c'est juillet, août, septembre. Donc en avril, il n'y a pas de cyclone. Là, sur les îles.
Non, mais dites-moi.
What's the time?
Ouais, mais pointé.
Nous, évidemment, on est contents qu'il n'y ait pas de cyclone. On va regarder.
Alright, so because the average height of the mountain is very high, is more than 3,000. So when you are in East Coast, you want to go west. You don't just go, no train, nothing. Okay. If you are here, you want to go here. How do you go? You go like this. Okay.
En fait, il faut 6
Or
heures,
this.
6 heures de route pour aller de l'est à l'ouest. Non, mais si on
Faut
fait pas
faire
le tour,
un.
si on passe par les
Faire
montagnes,
tourner des tours. Il n'y a rien dans les montagnes, c'est ça.
Yeah, because it's 3,000. There are two mountain way. There are two small mountain way. But when you drive the mountain way, it's windy. Okay, it's windy. And for people who got car sick easily, you would never want to do that. So usually, a few people do that. They hire private driver and they really take the mountain way. But most of the people don't. And local people like me, we take train. And if you're in Taipei, you take train to here. Okay, so you're going to Taroko, of course you know. Taroko is here. And because you have too many people, so you don't take train. So the bus will come like this, right? Then go back. So you don't go like this, okay? And next. Okay, so how big is Taiwan? The island, how big? If I tell you a number, it's difficult for you to understand, right? It's difficult to remember. So it's bigger than Belgium, smaller than Netherlands. Okay? The population, Belgium is 11.6 million, Taiwan is 23.5 million, Netherlands is bigger a little than Taiwan, but they have less population. Just try to tell you that there are big population in Taiwan, okay? Next. So this is the land area in Taiwan, the number. So it's easy to remember, right? So if you forget the number, it's fine, but it's 15 Taiwan equals to 1 branch. Okay, the branch, wait. Okay, the branch from Taiwan. Anybody know what brand from Taiwan? Okay.
Brands, ce sont les marques.
Okay. Second brand. Anybody know us answer?
Yes.
Yeah? Do you know this? Who got the computer? These three. Who got this three computer? Any of your computer? Raise your hand. Not many. Okay. Okay. And what's this? Do you see this? Oh, nobody knows Giant.
C'est des vélos haut de gamme.
And it's not cheap bicycle, it's quite expensive one, it's high-end bicycle. This,
No bikers.
il y a deux Giant magasins
Oui, deux magasins.
à Paris. One in Notre Dame, one in Area 12. Giant is the biggest bicycle brand from Taiwan, the biggest. They export a lot to the world, especially Europe, especially during COVID-19. They exported a lot. Next. This is second brand. Next. Second brand, Merida. They also export to Europe, but second brand, this is biggest. Next. Anybody know this? USB. Transcend.
Des disques durs et des.
Taiwan. Okay. Kingston. Memory card. Taiwan. Okay. And then, of course, you don't ride motorcycle, right?
Tout le
They
monde a un scooter en Taïwan. Hein. Au
they
moins à Taipei.
export to Europe also, but of course not as many as Japan brand. Okay, but we also export some to Europe. Okay, next. GDP, nominal per capita. GDP per capita means income per person per year in one country. You need to translate?
No, that's
I think they know, they understood. PNP is a French word.
Okay.
It's
Okay, so income per person per year per country, okay? There are global ranking for that. I find two. I don't find any website made by Taiwan because it's not fair, right? So I try to find the international one. So the GDP per person per year, Taiwan is this. This is France, just for you to compare. So global ranking 34, global ranking 24. There are more than 200 countries in the world, probably you know.
Ah ouais,
So the ranking is not too bad, huh?
même très bien, hein, quand vous voyez la superficie, que vous voyez les industries, Taïwan est bien mieux placé que nous, si on prend la comparaison.
And this is second website. If you are interested about business and economy, you can Google more by yourself. Okay, statistics time, and this is focus economy. Here is about the same number, okay? So our economy is not too bad, okay? Next. Democracy index. This is very interesting information. Democracy index. The full score is 10. France, Taiwan. We have more democracy freedom than French, huh? UK, Germany, USA, not very good. Switzerland, including, I didn't mention the North European country because North European country, they always have high score. Okay, Japan, South Korea, India, Thailand. You have been to Thailand, right? And Singapore. Do you have idea about Singapore? The economy is good there, very good. But why their democracy index low? Because they don't vote for their own president. They don't. They cannot. Okay. And Thailand, Vietnam, why? Why? Why the number is so why? Because there's no first. They cannot vote their own president. Second, they cannot criticize their government in public. They can do in private. If they do in public, you don't want to do that. Okay. Okay. So why the score in Taiwan is high? This is second website. Okay, four score is 100. Why our score is high? Because it's really fun to criticize the government, to criticize the president in public. Because on TV everybody do that. Sometimes I think there's too much freedom in Taiwan because something too crazy, and I think sometimes is. But anyway, of course, high democracy is good. So this is just why I mentioned a few Asian countries, because I think this Asian country you know better. Of course, you know Japan, you know South Korea, you know China, you know Hong Kong, you know Singapore, and you know Vietnam. I think in France, people know this country. So I compare together. Okay? Next. All groups. Okay? So I don't introduce them one by one, of course. We have big watermelon. And of course you have pineapple also. We have pineapple also, but the quality is different. Okay? When you're in Taiwan, when you see the fruit, when you see pineapple, don't say, oh, we have pineapple also, so I don't try. Don't say that, because quality is different. Just like, you have French men in France, we have Taiwan men in Taiwan, quality may be different, right?
Faut pas dire ça de l'enchaîne. Vous sortez pas vivement. C'est vrai que
Tropical.
c'est vrai que les
So
filles,
when you go to the island, it's a tropical island, you must try their fruit. The fruit next. This, if you see this, if you go there in the right season, you must try. Okay, but this is not cheap. This is not cheap. Only a few countries in the world has this kind of fruit. Israel and Australia and I don't know other, but very few countries.
Vietnam.
Who?
Vietnam.
I don't know. Philippines may have. But
Ça s'appelle custard apple, c'est assez gros. Mais il y en a un Caraïbes, on appelle ça pomme cannelle. C'est pas jacquier, ouais, c'est ça.
But Philippines they has this fruit, but the quality is totally different. Okay, because their custard apple is in Philippines is very cheap, and ours is very expensive. And after they taste our custard apple, they buy the whole box and bring back to Philippines. Okay, next.
Vous pouvez en ramener en France.
Next we show Montmarie. Mango, my favorite. Of course, you have many mango here, but what I'm gonna say again, the quality is different. When you go there, you must try. Okay, you will know. I would say the best mango in the world: Thailand, Taiwan, Japan. Okay, the mango here. No comments, okay? So when you go there, must try. If you go there in the season. Okay, next please. So this is itinerary. Quick one, because you're gonna go there and experience by yourself already, so I don't really spend much time about this. So
c'est votre itinéraire qui va reprendre de toute façon la semaine prochaine ou dans 15 jours avec vos parents et vous.
CKS means Chiang Kai-shek. Chiang Kai-shek Memorial Hall. That's the first president of ROC. ROC means nowadays Taiwan. The first president. Why? No history.
It will be too long.
No history. Okay. Grand hotel, later you will see the photo, okay? The first 5-star hotel in Taiwan is made when Chiang Kai-shek was alive, okay? And you will have photo stop in office building of president. We have our own president. We're gonna vote. We vote every 4 years. France every 5 years, huh? We're gonna vote every 4 years. And next January is our election for president, okay? Next January. And our election is people are very passionate. The passionate wouldn't be lower than French, maybe even higher, okay? So I'm gonna fly back to vote, and
Là-bas, vous voyez, on vote.
On ne peut pas voter par correspondance, il faut savoir ça. Hein. Vous êtes obligé d'aller sur place. Donc il y a des Taïwanais qui habitent la Chine continentale, la Chine, et qui vont prendre l'avion pour ça.
okay, the Longshan Temple, you will see many Taoism temple in Taiwan, because the religion in Taiwan, Taoism and Buddhism, 90% temples you see is Taoism, and only about 10% or even less are Buddhism, okay? What's the difference between Taoism and Buddhism?
Tout long.
No, I'm not going to say. Remember this question. Ask your tour guide, the French-speaking tour guide. You don't know, right? Yeah.
They will work about that. They will work on that.
Even-
it will be part of their job to work on that.
You know, even me, I don't know what's the difference between Taoism and Buddhism temple before I become tour guide. I didn't know. I only know after I become tour guide. I learned a lot after becoming tour guide, okay? Okay, Yelio, you will see those places, okay? This library, why there's a better library? Why you go to the library? You don't go inside, you just stay outside. Why? Because that's the most beautiful library in Taiwan. The most beautiful one, okay? And Yelio, Queen's Head. Later you will see the picture. 10分 Old Street for Sky Lantern. You know what is Sky Lantern? Very few. Like about the same tall as me. And after you put the fire, it fly to the sky. But before you do that, you write your wishes on the lantern. You write your wishes. You want to find a good boyfriend. You want to become rich. You want to marry 3 times, whatever. Okay?
Juste une chose. Le 10, le premier jour, c'est dans la ville. Et le deuxième, vous êtes en dehors de la ville. C'est-à-dire que vous allez voir des paysages, des paysages côtiers et tout ça.
So why people do that? Because one people say, after you write the wishes, the lantern fly to the sky, closer to the God, closer to the Buddha. So they make your wishes come true. Okay. Okay. Next. 3rd day, your school day, you're gonna spend all day in Taipei with one high school. They learn French also. So no tour bus and tour guide today. Okay, this day you're free. And then Ulai half day indigenous people, Taiya tribe. We have 16 tribes in Taiwan. 16 says tribes at Taiwan, and they are the one you're going to is Taiya tribe. Okay, so you're gonna make the bamboo rice, and you will see picture later. And you're gonna make mochi. Making mochi is very tired. Maybe the girl will just do 1 minute, and then you let the guy do that. Okay. Only one boy is going. Only one guy, right? The 31 student, only one is.
No， 没有，他们男生大概10来位吧。
你不是跟我说只有一个男生？
没有，我是说
Okay.
Taipei 101.
Yeah, Taipei 101. Taipei 101 is the only skyscraper in earthquake zone in the world. Okay. If you want to know what is earthquake zone, Google. Okay. Because we have time limited. This is the as I mentioned, the top plus CBD walking street in Taipei. Okay, you will see many fancy shopping mall over there. Okay, next.
On a bien dit que le CED, c'est
C'est
pas...
voilà, c'est pas c'est un quartier commercial en fait. Voilà. C'est un quartier.
Show us, go to the photo.
Quartier
Go to
commercial.
photo. Go to photo. Okay, this is 大稻城. You have half day tour in 大稻城. 大稻城was a rich, small, big town about 150 years ago. And why they become rich? Because tea leaf. Okay, so over there, the street like this. The buildings are all historical. They are ancient buildings. Many are 100, 150 years old. Okay, and many of them, maybe they look nothing special outside, but maybe if you go upstairs, it's a tea shop, very beautiful one, and the atmosphere very nice, and you can try to learn how to drink tea over there. When I say tea, it's tea leaf. I'm not talking about tea bag. Okay, tea bag is because we drink tea leaf almost every day. Yeah, for me, I would say tea bag. Okay, for me that's a little low quality. Yeah. Try to, if you are interested, try to taste what is the real tea. The tea bag is the little crumbs from the tea leaf. Okay, so there are many nice tea shop over there. And the itinerary, you're going to Xinfangchun Chahang, Xinfangchun tea shop. They don't sell tea, but they are historical ones. So inside, you will see their equipment from their ancestor. 100, 150 years ago, their ancestor, they don't produce tea anymore, but the tools, the equipment are there. People can go and learn how did they make tea 150 years ago. Taiwan tea, oolong tea is very famous. Anybody know? The teacher know? The principal know? Yeah? Since about 1850. The end of Qing Dynasty.
1850.
Yeah, that, okay?
Merci.
That, since then, Formosa tea become very famous in the world, okay? Formosa tea was the first time exported is to New York, first time, which is about 1860. And when New Yorker tasted the oolong tea from Taiwan, Formosa tea, they were very impressive, and they asked, hey, where is this tea come from? So since then, 1860, Taiwan oolong tea become very famous until now. And we have even the father of Taiwan oolong tea. The father of Taiwan oolong tea is even one Scottish, because he is the one living in Taiwan at that time and export. Okay, this is the indigenous culture half-day tour in Wulai. Wulai is a kind of small mountain. So you are going there, and you're gonna make the mochi. You really need to use a lot of energy. It's very tired. Usually I cannot continue 1 minute, okay? And bamboo rice, there's a rice inside. So you're gonna make that, and they're gonna cook for you, and that's your lunch. And that's a dessert. And this become this. And this is Taya, tribe, their clothes or accessory or whatever. And your lunch is not only this, don't worry, huh? There are still a small buffet, you know buffet, right? There's a small buffet, and there's something meat barbecue, but I know a few people don't eat pork, right?
他不在，他今天不在。
Okay. Anyway, if anybody cannot eat pork, just tell the tour guide, and the tour guide will try to communicate with them. Okay. So they will show you the indigenous people way, the food style. So that day you're gonna have your lunch over there. Next. The Queen's Head. Remember, we're gonna go to Yellow Park, Queen's 那个 apple shop. 我找不到我的电脑，我找不到那个 apostrophe，OK？ I cannot find apostrophe.
C'est une seule règle. D'accord?
C'est ok, c'est ça.
So this is Queen's head. This is the beautiful face. This is the nose. You can see the nose, the beautiful face, the beautiful neck, very slim, right? The hair to the sky. This is nowadays Queen's head. Next, they changed. They changed from there, and this is 2010. Okay. Every year, the neck 1 centimeter reduced because the strong wind, every minute, every day, okay, because it's on the very, very northeast coast. So, last, go back. So this is nowadays. And which means 1 centimeter 1 year reduced, which means it'll be broken one day. Right? It's natural, okay? We don't do fake rock, okay? It's natural, so it'll be broken one day. And one of my group asked me, how is this in UNESCO? I said no. They say, why? This is natural and it's so special, and one day it'll be broken. You know what? We don't have any UNESCO in Taiwan. Maybe they're too young, they don't know what's in UNESCO, right? Yeah. Well, we don't have any UNESCO in Taiwan, even if this could be very, very qualified, because we are not the member of UN, okay? A big question, why we are not a member of UN? Google by yourself, okay? It's complicated. And we want to be the member of UN also. We want to be, okay? But they don't let us be, okay? Next.
On travaillera sur cette question-là de Nations Unies et de patrimoine de l'UNESCO. On travaillera sur ça.
It's part of the program. UNESCO and yes, in
Well,
France
we get that in our program so that they can understand why they're going to Taiwan.
So they know what is UNESCO.
Yes, they do, but not in detail.
Okay, so it just say photo Momari, okay? This is the sky lantern, this is him. This is sky lantern. You write your own wishes on the lantern, and then after you fire it, fly to the sky. If you want to know why it fly to the sky, what's the theory? Google by yourself, okay? We don't have, time is limited. This is so because my husband Michel told me many French people, when they hear Taiwan, they only think of factory.
No, yes. The city is the city first, like Hong Kong or Singapore.
They don't know we have nature. We have nature, of course. We have nature. Remember, we have more than 260 peaks, higher than 3,000 meters. Okay, and you can see the coastline beautiful. This is outside Taipei 101. We have many Taoism temples. And again, if you want to know what is Taoism temple, what is the Buddhism temple, Google by yourself. I am sure Wang Laoshi doesn't know either also, okay? And after you come back from Taiwan, if you still don't know, tell me. Ask a tour guide. I really want to know if the other tour guide know that. And Chiang Kai-shek Memorial Hall, this is my husband likes to take picture over there. And
National Museum.
Parler de musée national.
Juste un truc. Chimending, quartier nocturne, paradis des jeunes. Alors là, c'est en fait, c'est des... Taïwan, c'est très sûr, hein, il n'y a pas de problème le soir. Hein. Mais
I understand. Okay, I understand what you're saying. Okay, so I mentioned, I told Wang Laoshi, if the tour bus, when the tour bus finished the itinerary and send you to if anybody wants to go to night market or Ximending, the tour bus will send you there, but the tour bus cannot wait for you to come back because you will not spend only 20 minutes there because people love Ximending. It's an outdoor shopping area. No matter adult or young people, they all love it because many things you can buy and the price is good. And if you buy too many things, you don't have enough luggage. There are many luggage shops. You just buy more luggage and buy more souvenir. Okay. So, and like something about accessory for phone, mobile phone, whatever. Many things over there. Okay, no matter guy, girl, boy, they all like it.
I'm sorry, I will have to take these 7 back to the college.
Yeah.
Because
I know that.
Otherwise, they will be late.
Is it 1:45 already?
But you can keep the rest of the group.
148.
Okay.
But the question is
Okay, I hope so far.
Merci beaucoup. Thank you.
Bye, thank you.
Bon après-midi.
Okay, next Michelle.
Okay.
How 其他的大概什么时候？大概2点。
They said it will be fine. They want to be in late, so they want to keep
Okay.
mathematics.
Okay, this is because all of you learn Mandarin, so you know how to write some Mandarin character already. So this is the calligraphy museum in Taoyuan, which is very close to Taipei, which is near the airport. That's why I arranged this place on the last day because the last day you are going to airport and then you are going here before airport. This is very new. This is established during COVID-19. Okay, so it's just about 2 or 3 years. This is the first 5-star hotel in Taiwan, which is nearly 50 years. And if the tour guide can guide you to the 2nd floor, if she didn't, try to go to 2nd floor by yourself. You will see many photos with famous people. For example, General Eisenhower. Anybody know?
Eisenhower. Pronunciation. Eisenhower.
Eisenhower. And for example, those people are a little too old for you, huh? Like Elizabeth Taylor is too old, huh?
Of course.
Because the hotel is 50 years old, so it's many famous people. They are very not your generation. Okay, next. Okay, this is the Taipei 101, the tallest building. Okay, Taipei 101, and we always have fireworks on December 31st, just like Paris. Paris, where the fireworks is
July
always
14.
Champs-Élysées.
July. Eiffel Tower is July 14.
Okay, so Taipei 101 always had the fireworks. This is Simoa. So if you are outside Taipei 101, if you are just outside, it's very difficult to take picture because the building is too tall. So that's why I arranged the walk-in street, right? Walk-in street area. The tour guide will walk with you to Taipei 101. And so at the beginning, you will be probably 400-500 meters away from it. So 405 meters away is the best, great distance to take picture. If you're just outside, really difficult to take picture. Okay. The Taipei 101 here. This one is only 21 floor. only 21 floor, but the most expensive apartment in Taiwan. 21 floor, each floor 2 apartment. Each floor 2 apartment from 2nd to 20. So total only 40 apartment. Huge. Every apartment, the ambulance can go to the elevator to your own apartment. Okay, so this is the most expensive apartment building in Taiwan. If you pass by here, you probably will try to take photo by yourself. Okay, and this is me climbing to the Elephant Mountain to have the photo of Taipei 101. Next. This is the photo made by Michel. He liked to take the photo of Chiang Kai-shek Memorial Hall. Daytime, nighttime. This is together. Taroko, we don't try to show many photos for Taroko because the photo doesn't really look very beautiful, but actually the actual scenery is very, very good, very beautiful. But the photo couldn't tell the amazing. National Palace Museum. Let the tour guide tell you, okay? How many of you are interested about the museum? I'm not talking about the sculpture. It's not sculpture. Yeah. And the ancient museum. The collection. Chiang Kai-shek. You know who is Mao Zedong? Okay.
Mao.
C'était un dirigeant parti communiste chinois.
Okay, when Chiang Kai-shek led 2 million military to Taiwan in 1949, he was very smart to bring the best collection from the museum in China to Taiwan. Okay, the best collection of millions collection from China to Taiwan. And of course, China government is thinking maybe we should give them back the collection, but it's complicated, okay? But the history is complicated, okay? But 100 years ago or 150 years ago, nowadays British Museum, the Paris Museum, maybe there are a few treasure from China 150 years ago also, because the history, the British and French, they also try to fight with Qing Dynasty, and then Qing Dynasty lost, and then the French and British, they were happy to take away the very good treasure, right? So there are also a few treasure in...
Alice, they will visit the first day, the National Museum?
No, not first day lah.
Ah.
The first day you were not awake. I don't arrange this on first day. No. Okay, next. Okay, now it's photo. Wait. Read again. Places you are not able to visit. You're not. So you will know what you miss. So you need to go back. Okay? We have many nature, many high mountain. You don't have time to go. Okay, this time. But this is only one of the mountain. Remember, I said we have 260 peaks, more than 3,000 meters. Okay. This is in Kaohsiung, my hometown. You will not go in there. This is very big. Okay, this is more than 100 meters. And next, the building. My husband loved it. Wei Wu in Kaohsiung Museum. No, it's not museum. how do you say
C'est
that?
un opéra. Opéra, c'est un
Yeah. Yeah, you go to see the piano performance or opera or whatever. This is pretty new also. It's a little more than 10 years, okay? Very beautiful one. And last time when Michelle visited there,
But we can say that, je vais parler en français. En général, non, une fois, la plupart des tours opérateurs, ils s'arrêtent pratiquement pas à Kaohsiung, qui est une ville qui est méconnue par les touristes à Taïwan. Ce qui fait qu'elle n'est pas très internationale, parce qu'il n'y a pas beaucoup de gens qui parlent anglais, par exemple, même dans les magasins. Bizarrement, quoi. Même les jeunes, hein. I just say that Kaohsiung is not international city. It is a more...
Oh, I disagree. The first time my husband was in Weiwei, I was very surprised that he said something that I didn't know, that I was very surprised. He said he's very surprised, such beautiful buildings, such beautiful theater, concert theater is not just beautiful building, it's full of life, connected with local people. And he even said, if this kind of building in Paris, they'll be full of homeless people. And probably,
Il y a beaucoup de gens qui vont presque pique-niquer quoi, en fait, dans le parc, ou alors jouer au frisbee, enfin voilà. C'est vrai, ce sera en France,
so this is inside.
c'est-à-dire
This is inside the theater, and this is one of the scenery in Kaohsiung. Okay, we have many Taoism temples. We have 10,000, a little more than 10,000 Taoism temples in Taiwan. A little more than 10,000. Okay, next. This is also, you're not going, okay? You're not going. Tea plantation. Tea plantation, and we call this cloud COC cloud. 云海你怎么说 ？Cloud COC cloud. Okay. And this is Alishan, okay, this is c'est moi, okay? So tea plantation, and you can have the sea cloud. And the trend is 100 years old. It was there's a little history. Nowadays it become tourism trend, but when Japanese build this trend, it's not for tourism, of course. There's Japanese No, I couldn't say occupied, okay? Qing dynasty fight with Japanese, and then Qing dynasty lost. So Qing dynasty gave Taiwan to Japan, okay? So I couldn't say Japan occupied.
Taïwan a été japonais pendant 50 ans.
Yeah.
En fait, cette ligne de train,
Donc il y a une influence
c'est
japonaise.
pour transporter des arbres, des bois précieux. Pendant cette époque-là, voilà. 我刚刚说那个就是日治的时期，就是日本人为了要运那个就是很珍贵的木嘛，头嘛，就是他全部都是这样。
The Japanese build the railway is to take away our treasure tree. The treasure tree is called cypress, CYPRESS. Cypress. There are only 4 countries in the world has cypress: Japan, Taiwan, Canada, another one I forgot. Okay. 4 countries. And Japan also has cypress. We also have cypress. But why Japanese try to take away, cut many our tree in Alishan and use it and export? Because our quality of cypress is better than theirs. Okay. So they cut thousands our cypress tree when they ruled Taiwan 15 years. So now we have just some in Alishan, okay? And if you, not April, because you're not going to Alishan, in the future if you go to Alishan, there are 36 trees, we call them sacred tree. sacred, 就是神
L'arbre sacré.
啊
Des arbres sacrés.
because the oldest one is 900 years old. Okay, the oldest one. I don't have photo. But in Alishan, we have 36 sacred trees. Okay, next. Okay, Q&A.
Can I ask about the climate? Because we're going in April, and so what's the climate during this time?
The climate will be, for Taiwanese, it's very fine, but maybe sometimes a little cold. But for French people, it's not cold at all because we get used to 25 to 30 degree, okay? So when it's 20 degree or 18 degree, we feel cold, but 18 degree for you is not cold.
Emmenez juste un imperméable, truc de pluie, parce qu'à l'époque on dit ça, il pleut quand même. À Taïwan. Souvent
Yes,
c'est en fin de
yes.
journée, parapluie, mais voilà, ça ne dure pas toute la journée, quoi. Il y aura des
Sorry,
averses.
what happened?
How it works, for the money, like if you want to buy something.
It's the Taiwan dollar.
Yeah, Taiwan dollar. One also will tell you. You exchange money in our airport. In our airport, because if the exchange rate in our airport is good. Some country the exchange rate inside airport is very bad. Not Taiwan, okay? And what my husband just mentioned, Taiwan, I would say, I'm very proud to tell you, Taiwan is one of top 10 safe country in the world. Top 10 safe country in the world, okay? When I come here, I will get used to it, okay? I put my bag or my coat in. When my husband drive a car, I put my coat, my bag in the seat, and then I close the door. And he said I cannot put anything in the seat because people will break the window and steal it, okay? But in Taiwan, because we don't get used to it, so I do it, okay? And in our metro, we don't need to hold our bag all the time and watch the pocket picker, okay? We're not like shooting countries, okay? I'm not talking about Paris. Actually, I am. Well, anyway, when I come here, I need to really be very careful. There are so many pickpockets here, and which is not in Taiwan, okay? My husband wanted me to tell you guys, my niece, when my niece was 17 years old, she had a part-time job in a shopping mall, make some juice, and she finished the work until 10:30 p.m. and then she take the bus, and then when she arrived home it's 11 o'clock p.m. alone. 17 years young girl outside alone, no problem, okay? You don't worry that and where you cannot go. You don't worry that. But as I always tell every group I guided, no matter how safe country you go to, there are always bad people, okay? It just, we have much less, okay? But it doesn't mean zero, okay? But it's just, for example, when Filipino or Malaysian people or Indonesian people, tourists, when they go to Taiwan, when they're in tour bus, they always hold their bag. They don't put their handbag to the seat next to them. They need to hold it. And I don't understand. I ask them, why you don't put your bag just next to your chair? Just relax. You don't need to hold your bag every minute. I didn't know that because in their country, they need to hold their bag every minute. But in Taiwan, we don't do that. So at the beginning, I didn't understand, and then I know why, because they got used to that when they were young, right? When they get used to do it, they do it. So just like when I'm in Taiwan, when I don't get used to, for example, in one train station, when I was with my husband, and my luggage, I just put my luggage, just leave there and just walk away 20 meters to do something, to throw away the trash. And my husband said, why you leave the luggage Because in Paris, you never leave your luggage. Never. But I say, but it's 40 meters. It's 40, but in Taiwan, we do that, okay? In Taiwan, we do that. No problem. But my husband says, she told me, in Paris, you never do that. He told me that, okay?
What kinds of stuff are unacceptable in Taiwan? What kinds of stuff are unacceptable in Taiwan?
What kind of stuff?
Are not acceptable?
One you cannot bring in Taiwan. Qu'est-ce qu'on ne peut pas emmener dans vos valises? Ah non, pas dans le métro. Pas dans le métro.
If you drink, you get.
You will never bring pork into
No.
Taiwan. Pork. If you bring pork and if you are arrested, 100,000 Taiwan
No,
dollars.
I think Alice.
C'est quoi ta question? Alors, ça va. Alors, sur la grosse question, c'est quoi? Moi aussi, hein,